The title of this is Whose Life Anyway? And of course, that's based on the play by Brian Clark, the television play, which was followed in 1978 by a very moving stage production in London at the Mermaid Theatre, production starring Tom Conti. And the issue raised in that play was whether or not a person should have to continue his life if he doesn't want to, and more particularly, whether it should be possible for the friends and family of such an individual to assist in his demise when, in his opinion, his life is no longer worth living. This is an exceedingly practical issue at the present time, owing to certain efforts, powerful efforts made to legalize assisted suicide. Thus, in Australia, in the Australian Northern Territory, 3 years ago, a Euthanasia Act was successfully passed, and this Euthanasia Act made it possible for suicide and assisted suicide to take place in the Northern Territory. And in one of the accounts of this, it was pointed out that a physician in Darwin, appropriately titled community there, a physician in Darwin had developed a software program making it possible for a terminally ill patient to take his own life by pressing the return key on his laptop computer. I think the return key is a nice touch there, eh? The return key on his laptop computer. The subject is connected to a syringe driver linked in turn to the laptop, and when the command is activated, a lethal dose of barbiturate is injected into the subject's bloodstream. Now, as a result of this, some people bought one-way tickets to the Northern Territory. Obviously, a return ticket was not necessary under those circumstances. And this whole business horrified, particularly believing Christians in Australia. One of my former students is the Reverend Ross Clifford, who was a solicitor and barrister in New South Wales and the Northern Territory. And at that time, he was the president of the Council of Churches of New South Wales. That's the Australian territory that embraces Sydney, and of course is very influential. And he, together with a Canadian federal MP, got a bill into the Australian Parliament, and this bill had as its purpose to overturn the Northern Territory legislation. And they were successful in doing this. This passed the House, and it passed the Senate.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?